Chapter 1: Mowgli's Arrival in the Jungle. Once upon a time, there was a baby boy named Mowgli. His parents left him in the jungle by himself, and he was found by a pack of wolves. The mother wolf, Raksha, took pity on him and decided to raise him as one of her own cubs. Mowgli grew up in the jungle, learning the ways of the animals and becoming friends with many of them, including Baloo the bear and Bagheera the black panther. Mowgli grew older. He began to realize that he was different from the other animals in the jungle. He knew that he was not a wolf and that he did not belong in the jungle forever. However, he was not sure where he belonged and what his true identity was. Raksha and his other animal friends tried to comfort him and help him find his way. One day, Mowgli encountered the tiger Shere Khan, who was known for his hatred of humans. Shere Khan wanted to kill Mowgli because he saw him as a threat. Mowgli was terrified and didn't know what to do. Baloo and Bagheera came to his rescue and helped him escape from Shere Khan's grasp. Mowgli knew that he could not stay in the jungle any longer. He decided to leave and find the human village where he belonged. However, he knew that the journey ahead of him would not be easy. Chapter 2: Mowgli's Journey to the Man Village. Mowgli knew that he had to leave the jungle and find the man village where he belonged. He said goodbye to his animal friends, promising that he would return one day. Baloo and Bagheera decided to accompany him on his journey to keep him safe. They journeyed deep into the jungle, encountering many obstacles along the way. They faced dangerous animals, treacherous terrain, and even a band of monkeys who kidnapped Mowgli. However, Baloo and Bagheera were determined to rescue him and fought off the monkeys to bring him back. After many days of travel, they finally reached the outskirts of the man village. Mowgli was excited to see other humans for the first time in his life. However, Baloo and Bagheera were worried about his safety and decided to watch him from a distance to make sure he was okay. As Mowgli explored the village, he met a young girl named Shanti who lived there. They quickly became friends and spent their days playing together. Mowgli was happy to have found someone like him who understood what it was like to grow up in the jungle. Despite his happiness, Mowgli knew that he could not stay in the man village forever. He missed his animal friends and the jungle, and he knew that he had to return someday. His journey was not over yet. Chapter 3: Mowgli's Return to the Jungle. Mowgli had been living in the man village for several months now, and although he enjoyed spending time with Shanti and the other humans, he couldn't help but feel that something was missing from his life. He missed the freedom and excitement of living in the jungle, and he longed to be reunited with his animal friends. One day, as he was wandering through the village, he overheard some of the villagers talking about a dangerous tiger who had been spotted in the nearby jungle. Mowgli knew that this must be his old enemy, Shere Khan, who had been hunting him for years. He realized that he could no longer stay in the man village, as Shere Khan would surely come looking for him there. That night, Mowgli snuck out of the village and headed back into the jungle, determined to find his way back to his old home. He was afraid, but he knew that he could trust his animal friends to protect him from Shere Khan. As he journeyed deeper into the jungle, Mowgli encountered many old friends, including Baloo and Bagheera. They were overjoyed to see him again and promised to help him in any way they could. Together, they set out to find a safe place for Mowgli to hide from Shere Khan. After several days of searching, they found a hidden cave deep in the jungle. It was the perfect place for Mowgli to hide, as it was well hidden and protected by Baloo and Bagheera. Mowgli was grateful to his friends for their help and knew that he could always count on them in times of need. Chapter 4: The Battle with Shere Khan. Mowgli had been hiding in the jungle for several weeks now, and he was beginning to feel restless. He missed his life in the man village and longed to see Shanti again. However, he knew that he could not leave the safety of his cave, as Shere Khan was still out there, searching for him. One day, while Mowgli was out gathering food, he heard a loud roar in the distance. He knew that it was Shere Khan and that he was getting closer. Mowgli quickly ran back to his cave to warn his friends. Baloo and Bagheera were ready for the fight. They had been training with Mowgli for weeks, preparing for the inevitable confrontation with Shere Khan. Together, they stood at the entrance to the cave, waiting for the tiger to arrive. When Shere Khan finally arrived, he was enraged to find Mowgli's animal friends waiting for him. He lunged at them, claws bared, but they were prepared for his attack. Baloo fought with all his strength, using his size and weight to his advantage. Bagheera was quick and agile, dodging Shere Khan's blows and striking back with deadly accuracy. Mowgli watched from the safety of the cave, cheering on his friends as they fought bravely against the tiger. In the end, it was Mowgli himself who delivered the final blow. With a well-aimed stone, he knocked Shere Khan unconscious, ending the threat once and for all. Chapter 5: Mowgli's Return to the Man Village. With Shere Khan defeated, Mowgli was finally able to leave the safety of his cave and return to the man village. He was excited to see Shanti again and to be reunited with his human family. As he made his way through the jungle, he was greeted by all the animals he had befriended during his time there. They wished him well on his journey and promised to always remember him fondly. When Mowgli finally arrived at the man village, he was surprised to find that his old friend Baloo had followed him there. Baloo had decided that he wanted to see the man village for himself and had tagged along with Mowgli. Mowgli and Shanti were overjoyed to see each other again, and they spent the day catching up on all that had happened since they last saw each other. Meanwhile, Baloo explored the man village, marveling at all the new sights and sounds. As the sun began to set, Mowgli knew that it was time for him to say goodbye to his animal friends and return to his human life. He promised to never forget them and to always cherish the memories of his time in the jungle. And with that, Mowgli returned to his human life, knowing that he had experienced something truly magical and unforgettable in the jungle.